Alright then, YouTube, how are ya? Hope everybody's well. So we're just back here, another video on the bike, and I'm using my camcorder. And the lights don't seem to bother it at all, which is good, because it used to drive me insane on the phone. But anyhow, I've been getting a few comments in the old Facebook groups and stuff where I'm sharing the links to the progress to this thing, and the only thing I'm going to say, you're going to criticize what a man is doing and how he's doing it. Let's see what you've done. That's all I'm going to say. So we'll just leave it at that, because it seems to me there's just people out there that like you know, being keyboard warriors and stuff like that. So anyhow, we got our new Mudguard here. Well, new to us anyway, let's put it that way. CB 400 Super 4. I had one here already, but it was cracked, so I got this one. Found it on where did I find it? Oh, one of the ad sites here or something. So some Honda dealer in Dublin. So there was one little crack in it, which we fixed. Done a bit of plastic welding with the old cable tie, and we'll clean all that up after. Cable tie and soldering iron routine. So yeah, now what I want to do, the way I want this to work, is I want to have a mount going from here up to here, and I think I'm just going to use some alley flat bar or something like that. So what I'm going to do now off camera is I'm going to make some take up some measurements of roughly what needs to happen, and we'll go from there. So let's say there was our M8. Yeah, they are. So it should be handy enough. We'll have to cut a little piece off the mudguard here. Sorry, have to get used to filming with the camcorder again, just so that the bar can go up to the where it needs to be. And we'll probably get a couple of little spacers made then, little nylon spacers. We'll use washers or nuts or whatever for now, and that should suffice. So I'm going to take some measurements, as I said, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright then, so we've come up with a plan of what we need to do. We have some material here that we need to cut up, so we'll get that done and we'll come back to you then. Okay, so I have my 4 little brackets made, and you see I have them on here. They're just loosely kind of in position. I had to go back. Initially I made the first ones out of 6mm thick. Well, the first 2 I made them out of 6mm thick alloy, and it was too thick. When it came out, it would have required bending, and it just would have been a pain. So we went back and we done it with 3mm. So we ran into a little issue with the mudguard itself. Well, it's not so much an issue, just a further modification. You see the way it flares out at the side here, so it's getting in the way. So we had to give it a bit of slottage, which was just simply done with the grinder. Drilled a hole in the end here at each side and just ran the grinder in it. So that allows the bracket to, you know, when the bracket is on, it fits in to the side of the mudguard like that. So we're going to fit it now. And see where we end up. So just loosely fit everything. Come on now. Stop being awkward. I tend to use all stainless hardware when I'm messing with bikes. Well, this is where I'm hoping our adjustment in the front will come into play with the 8mm holes in the bottom. Sometimes things like to be awkward. Here we go. Okay, so we got to play with it now. Let's see what that gives us. Make sure it's straight. Which it is. We can just lock everything up. Oh, we'll just do the back now. Bit awkward to get in there. And then just finish with the guard itself. Again, just make sure everything's straight. Which it is. Now when the bike's painted, it'll be painted black. And these will be painted black. And probably this as well. So, you know, you won't really notice them. That's quite solid there. Not a bother on it. So I'll just take the camera off the mount now and give you a look at it. Okay, so there's what we end up with. And just trying to get used to using the camcorder again. It's a lot different than using the phone. You don't have to be standing as close for a start. And yeah, see what happens. When the bike is painted, it will be black, and we'll paint these black as well, so you won't really notice them. You can see how the slot worked out there. Pretty handy. Little bit of finishing work to do on these brackets yet, but we'll do all that someday. We've nothing else to do. Ooh. So that worked out quite nice. I might put a little brace across, I don't know yet, from one to the other, I don't know, we'll see. I don't think it needs it, but we can do it if we need to. Bloody hailstones. Okay, so we'll leave it there for this video, and we'll get you again in the next one.